Hello. This week I'm going to be wrapping up Ecclesiastes. So if you have your Bible or your Bible app open and you want to follow along with me, I'm going to be in Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Remember now your Creator in the days of your youth. Before the difficult days come and the years draw near when you say, I have no pleasure in them. While the sun and the light, the moon and the stars are not darkened, and the clouds do not return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house tremble, and the strong men bow down, when the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look through the windows grow dim, when the doors are shut in the streets, and the sound of grinding is low, when one rises up at the sound of a bird, and all the daughters of music are brought low. Also they are afraid of height, and of terrors in the way. When the almond tree blossoms, the grasshopper is a burden, and desire fails. For man goes to his eternal home, and the mourners go about the streets. Remember your Creator before the silver cord is loosed, or the golden bowl is broken, or the pitcher shattered at the fountain, or the wheel broken at the well. Then dust will return to the earth as it was, and the spirit will return to God who gave it. Vanity of vanities, says the preacher. All is vanity. And moreover, because the preacher was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. Yes, he pondered and sought out and set in order many proverbs. The preacher sought to find acceptable words, and what was written was upright, words of truth. The words of the wise are like goads, and the words of scholars are like well-driven nails given by one shepherd. And further, my son, be admonished by these. Of making many books there is no end, and much study is wearisome to the flesh. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is man's all. For God will bring every work into judgment, including every secret thing, whether good or evil. In the context of verse 1, evil days refer not to the consequences of wicked living, but to the unpleasantness of physical deterioration in old age. The section in verses 2 through 7 contains a metaphorical description of the aging process and death. In many instances, the specific metaphor is clear, like in verse 3, the grinders refer to teeth. Though some interpretations are difficult to understand, the common link between images used in verse 6 appear to be that they are water receptacles. Since water is a symbol of life, 2 Samuel 14:14, John 14:14, Revelation 26, 22, 1 and 17, the destruction of these various items indicates the moment when mortal life ceases and the spirit returns to God who gave it. Down to verse 11, the words of the wise provide moral and intellectual stability. Such wisdom is given by one shepherd, and that one shepherd being God. Solomon has already pointed out the need to fear God and to keep his commandments. The whole duty of man involves genuine faith in God as well as works, which are the inevitable result of true faith. James 2:14, 17, and 26. God will bring every deed into judgment, thus the importance of obeying his commands. And so, in conclusion, Solomon reinstates his claim that all is vanity. The epilogue affirms the wisdom of the preacher by pointing out the care which he took in writing and summons the reader to pay careful attention to the words of the wise, and summarizes the overall message of this book. And that is the book of Ecclesiastes. Thank you for watching. God bless.